Yeah, Scott, is there something in his background, maybe not his LDS religion, but something in his upbringing that would never allow him to be anti-establishment, to never, even tonight on the debate stage, to never try to ape a Newt Gingrich for being kind of a crazy, kind of bring the house down guy? He seems like he can't be anti-establishment, Mitt Romney.
No, I think that's right. I mean, he's always been an institutionalist. One of the fascinating things from his past, as you look at the sort of anti-war era, that's when he was sort of coming of age as a young adult. And in fact, there's a great picture we have in the book of him actually protesting the protesters at Stanford. I mean, he was somebody who was appalled by counterculture. You're right, he's about as far away from a sort of bomb-throwing kind of anti-establishment person as you can get. And his trick tonight, of course, and going on to Florida, is to find a way to sort of go after Newt, but to not make it look like he's putting on too much of a costume, because it's not him. And as David Gregory said, he's got to look like he's comfortable in his skin, or the whole thing comes across as phony.
Yeah, I even get the fun. This is a little bit humorous, Michael, but I noticed the way he dresses politically, wears those mom jeans, if they're called, on Saturday Night Live. That it's very formal, the whole thing. He even rolls his sleeves up in a kind of an odd way. He doesn't like roll them up the way most people roll them up. He doesn't actually seem to open up his shirt collar. He opens it up, but it somehow seems to stick together somehow. The guy is so physically constricted. Is he ready for this kind of business of politics at this level?
Well, it's interesting. Chris Christie said yesterday on Meet the Press that Romney is very reserved, quote unquote. And obviously there's a little bit of a disconnect. If you're running for president, you're also very reserved. That is difficult. There's an anecdote in the book, for example, in the last campaign where the Florida advisors wanted him to ditch the suit and tie. They said, if you're going into a retirement community in Florida, you really need to look more relaxed. And at that time, they responded that would look unpresidential. This time around, they've tried to take that advice, but then it leads to criticisms like you just raised, that he looks like he's trying too hard. He's certainly more at home in the suit and tie.
Yeah, I think you're right. Anyway, that's fair enough. It just doesn't click with the way things are today. Anyway, thank you. Great book. I'm sure I'm going to read this thing, The Real Romney.